What is up, everybody? I know it's been a while. I apologize. Holidays, crazy. The business, the shop has been crazy busy. So I just honestly haven't had time. So I appreciate all those who have subscribed. I really do appreciate that. I know, these are just kind of videos on my free time, and they're not edited and stuff like that. But I hope you guys at least enjoy the videos and my honest opinions and reviews about stuff. There are my opinions, so they don't have to be yours. I just want to try to get the information across to you guys, so that way if you're looking to buy some of this stuff, you have as much information as possible, so that way you don't do like I've done in the past and buy something that you don't need or don't end up liking or have issues with or whatever. So as you can see, I got a new cart. I actually got two new carts, but this one I did a video on previously. I got rid of my Macsimizer. That'll be the title of this video, why I sold my Macsimizer. So I'll just start off with that, why I sold my Macsimizer. Well, for one, the main reason why is because my dealer stopped coming around. My tool dealer stopped coming. Didn't come for like 5 weeks, then texted me. Randomly showed up one day. I wasn't even at the shop, and was like, hey, I'm here. Like, he had never left, and I'm like, I'm not even at the shop right now. I'm out. I don't even remember what I was doing. I think I was getting parts or something. Who knows? So I'm a one-man shop as of right now, our second year in. It was just really weird. He was supposed to order some stuff for the cart too, because there were some issues with it, and he didn't. And so, long story short, a really cool guy named Bill, he actually watched the video on the Macsimizer cart, which was really cool. He bought it for himself because he needed something larger. And I don't want to have tools from a tool dealer that won't service me. So he has a dealer that will service him. So it works out. All tool dealers are not created equal. So I have a great Snap-on dealer. I've had a great Snap-on dealer for a long time. That's why I mostly have Snap-on tools. It's the only reason. I don't care. I'm not brand specific. Yes, I do prefer them, but I have Milwaukee, Cornwell. As I've said in a lot of my videos, I have tons of brands. I have Harbor Freight stuff. Very little Harbor Freight stuff, but I do have a few things. Because when I was working at the dealership and at home, I didn't want to double buy Snap-on stuff or double buy Mac or Matco. I wanted some cheaper stuff at home that would get me by because I wasn't using it every day. So I have some Harbor Freight Icon stuff, but that's it. Somebody in one of my videos said something about you lost me at Harbor Freight. So obviously he didn't watch the entire video, but YouTube world and social media world, people are ignorant and stupid. So those people are hilarious, and I love responding to them because they help the algorithm out. So I appreciate those anyways. Let's get to the cart. So I got a KRSC 46. I really had no particular reason why I went for this cart. The reason it's cranberry and black is because when I upgrade my KRL 1163 Master Series, I'm going cranberry and black. So I didn't want, things not to match. So I'll trade in my 1163 and my Epic cart and go cranberry. I've already got one built out, but with the shop being so new, I didn't want to really stress the business and pay all that cash up front for a toolbox when I really didn't need it. So that's why I have so many carts. And my Epic cart turned out, it's storage now, so I don't even move it around. So I really only use these two carts, and I use this one as a flat top work surface, and then this is like my extra storage and what I mainly use. So I don't roll around a ton. So yeah. So let's get into it. So cranberry and black, as you can tell, I literally don't have it hardly set up at all. I think on the top here, I'm going to go with the tool grid. And I think that'll help a ton, to be honest. And I really want some ideas for on the lid, like to store my to store my ratchets and stuff. I want to be able to have some stuff on the lid because I don't need a monitor or anything up there. So if you guys have any ideas, feel free to throw them down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. The thing I do miss about the Macsimizer cart is there was like a little area in the back here, like a little flat area that I could put my batteries and stuff. And I did really, really like that. As well as even the guy who bought my Macsimizer cart, he noticed there's only one side that has a spot for pry bars, which would have been way better because you lose out on this space if you're not putting a ton of pry bars. Like, who has that many pry bars? Like, I have straight pry bars and just my regular pry bars, and then these are long screwdrivers. That's it. I don't need, I could actually store these somewhere else and just have my pry bars. So you do miss out on that length. As well as one other thing that I've noticed, this cart compared to the Macsimizer, and obviously the Macsimizer is bigger, so keep that in mind. But these are like way lower, so they get in the way. So I'm not sure. It looks like maybe you can move them up. I think that's something for the monitor or something like that. So I don't know. I might try to move them up and see what that does, but I think there's a reason for that. So anyway, so we'll see. If you know that, why these other holes are here, go ahead and throw that in the comments as well. So I'm open to any information that I can get. It always helps. So like I said, I'm still trying to figure all this organization stuff out. I'm keeping all my power tools in here, and because this is where I'm going to do most of my work is out of this cart here. So I'm going to keep everything mostly that I work on, and this is going to kind of store the other stuff. Obviously the lid's always open so I can get to the sockets. So I'm going to get a wrench organizer as well to flip these straight up and down. Most of the time I store these in like a really thin drawer, so that way I'm not missing out on space, but now that they're in a taller drawer, I can flip them up and store them that way. So that'll help. My wrenches. Another thing is the Macsimizer was really long, so it did have more space, so I was able to store more stuff in there, and it's a little deeper as well. So that is the nice thing about those larger carts, the Epics and the Maximizers, and then Cornwell has one as well. You have obviously bigger drawers, so you can put all of your stuff in there. So obviously I have wrenches here and wrenches here, and I have more wrenches that won't fit either. But once again, it's a tool cart, so you're not trying to fit every single last bit of your tools in here. Nothing hardly in there. So you're not trying to store everything in a cart, but it's nice to try to get as much as in there as you can. I did order the power strip because I did like having the power strip. I got a really good deal on this cart. It was, he got it during the last, the show they had or whatever. So it was on special. So I got quite a bit off on the price, and then I traded in a few things. So, yeah. So anyways, right now this is all I have. I'll probably end up getting the slots and dots on the side, because I do like that as well. I like being able to put the accessories on the side. It helps. But yeah, that's it. This is the short of it. I mean, there's really not much to go over. You know, it's a KRSC 46. I think there's a decent amount of videos on these. So I know it's nothing super new and exciting, but how awesome is that color combo? I mean, it is absolutely amazing. I love this color combo. I can't wait to get my 84-inch Epic. Actually, I changed that up. It's not an 84-inch Epic, but it'll be bigger than an 84-inch Epic. So I'm excited to do that someday here in the next couple years. Upgrade my cart here and get that. Carts on carts on carts. That's my Diag cart. It hardly ever moves. If you've not watched any of my other videos and just stumbled upon this one, that's my Diag cart. It's got all my diagnostic stuff in there. And then obviously this is just my main storage. And then now I turn that into storage because I ran out of room. And then this, I honestly just bought this because these are insanely hard to find. They hold like 1,500 or 2,000 pounds. It's the old version of these. And I've put a subframe, engine, and transmission on top of that tool cart when I was doing an engine swap. So, and this can hold it as well. So that is why I did this cart. They're hard to find. I wish it was not red. I wish it was black, so it would have been, you know, kind of went with anything. But it is what it is. They're, like I said, they're really hard to find. They don't make them anymore, and it was a good price. So that's why I bought it. I will keep that. I'll never get rid of it. It'll be, you know, my main roll around cart when I move shops as well. So yeah, and then obviously I'll just have this one. So anyways, so if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, throw them down in the comments. I appreciate all of y'all subscribing. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one. You guys have an awesome, fantastic day. Appreciate you.